here at the Gold Mine on Airline in New Orleans. Lindenwood on the right, Life University on the left. It all comes down to this final 14 minutes. Our referee Cisco Lopez, a PhD student as well, not just a brilliant rugby player. I'm Dylan Stanford, joined by Kit McConaughey for the final. So here we go, Lindenwood 3-0 against Life 3-0. The two best teams on display in the country for the Cup Final in 2021. It comes down to the far side. It's the Running Eagles. Straight away off the jet shoes they go. Big bump in that far corner. Looking to feed it back on the inside. Darius Law has his twin brother Donovan Law for the opening score. Has he got this down? We're going to have a check, says Cisco Lopez.
What a start. The Eagles absolutely flying.
No pride.
Knocked on, says Cisco Lopez. So a huge break for the men in white. The Lindenwood University Lions take another look right there. It was one law to another. The twin brothers out of Charlotte, North Carolina dotted down. No, it wasn't, says Cisco Lopez. Unable to get the grounding, Donovan Law, and we remain scoreless early on.
He's overruled that. You can see it just slipped out of the hand. So now it is Lindenwood, the Lions. Their own goal line right there. Warner flicks it away through, and Burns, couple of lovely steps, still going. How many steps has he got left in those dancing shoes of his? To the 22, they still ruck with Connor Burns. Keeping it short with Warner. Getting the big heavies involved. Strong tackle coming in on Kian Darling. Man from Dublin, Ireland. They have to go forward though, because the defensive line's going to keep rushing up as Marnus Spanneberg. And who spends his time in Australia when he's not here at university. Now they go into the contact yet again. Darling. Colson Warner. Behind their own goal line. Nobody's going forward. This is tricky stuff. The Hail Mary ball over the top. Whoa! Has that one gone forward? No, we're playing on. That is brilliant skill. Burns leaves it behind though. It has come to PHELAN, and the Running Eagles will take possession. George PHELAN, they throw it back to the inside. It's the double-decker bus. Chase Haskenshaw gets away to PHELAN. PHELAN cuts back in looking for the try line. This man is electric. Is PHELAN, gets the first try in the final.
The senior in his final match for the Eagles, the man from the United Kingdom, George PHELAN, finds it. And it looks like Lindenwood was going to find the miracle coast to coast. They were in their own in-goal area, couldn't get that final offload. Burns unable to hold on, and you see what Life is able to do. One mistake, and the Eagles make you pay immediately.
Strong defense in the build-up. And Gerard Pantor, and from Trinidad and Tobago, pops this one over. 7-0 the score. And Zach Marzell and Kofi Koyaga's Chargers up by slender margin.
The job right here, PHELAN, the first team All-American, able to get the offload for Shore Haskin, the big senior from Florida, and they are so talented going through the passes. Everyone knows where they need to be. The Life strikes first in our final.
Not 10 for the kickoff, so Lindenwood University will get a penalty on the halfway line. This has plagued some teams throughout this tournament.
It's a great point, Don. We've seen that for both these teams, actually. There have been miscues in the restarts and in the kicking game. See if that haunts either one of these today.
Well, it gives Connor Burns and Evan Williams a chance as Warner cuts back in. Warner does brilliantly. Warner for the line. Warner's cracking on. He's going the distance. Flicks it back in field. It's still there for Darling. Ball is still available. Connor Burns has it. How did they keep that in the field of play? Wonderful passing over the top. Alberts was involved there too. Now here they go with Albert. Williams for the corner. Williams is in. He's all action. He's Tom Cruise, just taller.
Fantastic job from Evan Williams, the Welshman, able to score, the junior. But Emmanuel Albert, this year's Rudy Scholes Award winner, sucking in two defenders. It is rare that you see him ball in hand and one man on top of him. He was able to free things up. Beautiful offload. Williams does the rest, and a great response from the Lions after conceding the opening try.
Williams has been one of the most impressive players all weekend. Played touch rugby for Wales, and he shows his skills here on the sevens field as well. Colson Warner strikes this one to the right, so 7-5 the score so far in the Cup Final. 4 minutes gone.
Fast and furious running rugby between these two. You would expect nothing less. The women met in the final. That was a victory for Lindenwood. The men looking to make it 2 titles to bring back to St. Charles, Missouri. You see Williams there, the offload from the big lock, Manuel Albert, 6'5" out of Eagan, Minnesota. The senior, he's looking to be drafted in that upcoming MLR draft, but he wants another title before he heads to the professional ranks.
Williams, nice high kick, able to get it back for his side. They do well here. STEPHIN Alberts flicks it in field. Burns. Short ball to that far side. They're going to keep it in the field and play the duck down here. Darling. Strong unit as Williams shifts it again away. Here they come with Warner. What a lovely step. He's gone in, he's gone up. He's deceived Law on that far side. And now Emmanuel Albert. Well contained so far in this game. It's there for the halfback. Warner as they rip it across field through Alberts again. Williams to the right. Connor Burns. Two tacklers in front of him, trying to get hands on possession is Julian Roberts. It still stays with the Lions. Here they come again. Can they take the lead here? Alberts does well. Support runners there to the 22. Burns again to Warner. You'll hear those names a lot all weekend long. There's Darling. Looks for a crack. Darling sporting a rather strange haircut at the back of his head. Still, Lindenwood University, the men from St. Charles. Oh, look to come on, and then it's a knock-on. You haven't seen that from Evan Williams before.
Maybe the only mistake we've seen from Williams all weekend long. He has been outstanding. Johnny on the spot and just unable to come up with it. The pass low, but 99 times out of 100, Williams is able to come up with that cleanly.
It does present the Running Eagles with an opportunity here. With minutes to go in the first half to stretch their lead, just 2 points. They stunned Loyola 50-0, beat Western Michigan University 59-0, and then the Army 36-19 in the semi-finals. So just conceded points in that one game so far. Here they go with PHELAN again. Strong contact on him as Warner brings it down as well. Roberts in there. They get the penalty from Cisco Lopez, so they'll tap and go through ISHMA-EEL SAFODIEN. He's been electric as well this weekend as SAFODIEN, man from Cape Town, South Africa, flicks it back. The Running Eagles have weapons all over the park. And Law is certainly one of them, as is his twin brother. Flicked it away from Pantor. Chase Haskins-Shaw in midfield. The battering around if they need him. SAFODIEN throws it back into PHELAN. There's Haskins-Shaw right now. Gold medalist at the Maccabee World Games in Israel for Team USA. Mantle just flicks it beautifully back in. ISHMA-EEL just got the drifted pass forward.
Did indeed, drifted pass forward. Referee taking a look at the watch, see how much time remaining. Each side with a try. The only difference right now, the successful conversion from the Running Eagles on their try early on. And you see Ismail SAFODIEN just taking a second to catch his breath. It has been absolutely outstanding. Just forward went that pass. Scrum coming to the Lions. Can they find points before the halftime whistle and take the lead for the first time?
A final moment in the first half. 75 the score. Lindenwood on the right, your screens in white. With Colson Warner, their playmaker. Flicks it to Williams. They come back to the hot stepper himself. Connor Burns. Connor Burns, well handled. Williams, again, is shifted across field. Using the full width. Spannenberg in there as well. Alberts. Alberts rides the tackle. Not able to just steam his way through normally, and they get over it as well. The Running Eagles, they get the penalty.
What a job from Life. Not just the tackle of the big unit Alberts, but able to get over it as well. They win the penalty, and it's back with Life. Fantastic work at the breakdown.
Shaw Haskin looks to stretch the legs. Warner does well to bring him down. And now it's in the hands of Donovan Law. We haven't seen the Law brothers explode yet. Flicked up and intercepted. Here it comes to the lines again. Alberts. Alberts on Pantor. Brought down, not held. Able to lay it back. Williams in support. Here come the Lions on the outside. Burns. Has he got some magic for us? Feeds it to the outside to STEPHIN Alberts. STEPHIN Alberts back in field. It's been intercepted by Life University. It's a back and forth affair as we expected this final would be. Tremendous tackle coming in as well. Darrell Williams. Ball spits free and kicked ahead. It's play on. The madness continues here in May. And aptly so. The Lions come in for a brilliant score in the end. What a long passage of play. And STEPHIN Alberts punches one in. And Lindenwood take the lead.
Freshman from Pretoria there to dot it down. He will give the Lions the lead for the first time. But what a passage of play indeed. Some errant passes. And it looked for a bit there for the Lions, the support lines lacking. They weren't getting white jerseys quick enough. They weren't able to get the offloads in those passes, but turned back over. The Lions take advantage, and it's Lindenwood on top as we head to the break.
Brilliant finish to the first half from Lindenwood University. Bodies lying everywhere. Conversion will stay to the side. So this thriller continues. We're going to take a quick break. It's 10-7. Lindenwood University with a 3-point lead against Life. More action coming up here as we look to crown our 2021 CRC champion here from the gold mine on A-line. The madness is not over yet.
The United States Rugby Foundation created the U.S. Rugby Hall of Fame to honor the heroes, inspire the youth, and preserve the history and legacy of rugby in the United States. Learn more by visiting usrugbyhalloffame.org. Go to rhinorugby.com and start designing your custom kit today. The United States Rugby Foundation's mission is to support the growth of grassroots rugby in America. Our goal is to make the great game of rugby available to every child and youth who wants to play. We need your help and support to make this dream a reality. To make a tax-deductible donation, visit usrugbyfoundation.org.
It's the Cup Final featuring two of the best teams in the country, Life University against Lindenwood, and it's 10-7 the score to the Lions over the Running Eagles so far. 7 minutes await to see who will be crowned the 2021 CRC champion, presented by National Collegiate Rugby and powered by Next Level Rugby. It's match number 92 of 92. It's been 3 brilliant days here in New Orleans. And we're ready to go, says Cisco Lopez, for the final 7 minutes of action. Kit McConaughey joined alongside me. I'm Dylan Stanford, and we welcome you wherever you're joining us from around the globe. We appreciate the support as rugby takes center stage here in the United States of America with this college final. And it's an early possession for Lindenwood. They bash it up. This is how they finished the first half through the ball carrying ability of Keenan Darling and Alton Warner. It's been instrumental in their play all weekend. Well, strong carry there from Alberts. Flicks it to the other Alberts, Stephen Alberts. Now to this close side. Nick Hardrick II off the bench. Always makes an impact. Does the USA under-18 All-American. To the left they were. Alberts again shifts it across to the twinkling toes of Williams. Looking for a switch on that far side. Marnus Spannenberg, man from Perth, Australia. Patient build-up to the halfway line for Lindenwood University, coached by the great Josh Macy. Hardrick II looks to slip through a little gap. It's finally brought to the ground as the big frame of Emmanuel Albert gets across field again. Looking to attack now with Williams again. Big fan using the stiff arm. Darling again. He's beaten 4 players. Darling still going. Finally, Shaw Hashkin comes to stick him to the deck. The stage with Evan Williams. Scored a try already in this game. Warner with a little gap. Warner slips through. This is brilliant. It's a bank heist from Colson Warner.
What a start to the second half from Lindenwood. A patient, perfect attacking, going through the faces, everyone where they needed to be. And then Colson Warner makes it happen, does the grad student, getting his MBA there at Lindenwood, originally from Idaho. Able to slip through the tackle of SAFODIEN. But brilliant stuff from the Lions. They ended the first half with confidence and now brimming with it after the try here and the successful conversion to start the second.
17 points to 7. That is a huge moment for the Life University side.
Look at Colson Warner go. Just waits his time. The 7's All-American. Brilliant stuff right there, and it is firmly in favor of the men from St. Charles, Missouri right now, but make no mistake about it, there will be a response from the Running Eagles of Life.
Colson Warner gets a break to the side. Evan Williams puts one of those beautiful high-hanging kicks of his up, goes a little deeper, but flying in there were the Lions, going against the Running Eagles, and SAFODIEN gets it away to PHELAN, who's been fantastic all weekend long. So look to cut back in field. Good clear up there as Law is in there. SAFODIEN shifts it back. Chance now for Life University, down by those 10 points. Oh, and driven into touch as well. That's an error you don't often see from the Running Eagles.
Brilliant job defensively. Clarence Ikume-Bayon, the Frenchman, the junior out of Bordeaux. He shows the power. He comes off the reserves bench, an instant impact, able to send the ball carrier into touch. We've seen the Lions on attack, and now the defense roaring. Look at it again right there. Number 1 in white. Fantastic effort.
Quick play. They go through Evan Williams again. Short ball. Good clean rush. As they set it to the right side, Spannenberg again shifts it away. Here comes Darling. Excellent width again. Ikume-Bayon. Big frame of his. Cuts back in field. Williams again. They're looking to stretch the Running Eagles all the way from left to right. Then they cut back in beautifully through Conlon. The loop around is there. It's fantastic. Shivan Dukande gets over. And he's fancy like a $12 coffee.
It's an international affair. The offload coming from the senior from Texas, Conlon out of the Woodlands just north of Houston. The try from Shivan Dukande, the freshman from Hong Kong. Brilliant stuff from the Lions.
He's watched the Hong Kong Sevens for many years, he said, and now he gets an opportunity to dive over and do the same as they've done in his home country. Tremendous effort from Lindenwood University. 24 points to 7. They have stunned life.
They have indeed. The Hong Kong U20 man, Dukande, finishes it off. But take a look at the offload from Conlon, the former Highlander out of the Woodlands in Texas. Beautiful ball right to Dukande. Across, dots it down, and Lions brimming with confidence at this point.
Product of the Hong Kong Under-20 program. And that's the impact. Replacing players that Josh Macy and Jimmy Harrison, the assistant coach, have made a huge difference so far in this game.
You set it down. There's been no noticeable let-off with the replacement players on for Lindenwood.
Here's that try scorer now. Dukande, he gives away a penalty, so an opportunity here with 2 minutes to go. Can the Running Eagles come back? They have the talent, that's for sure. SAFODIEN shifts it across. Little bobble there by Roberts, but they still manage to keep it. Looking for the Law brothers. Roberts does back on the infield. Then the little ball that didn't need to be thrown. The 50-50 pass, as it's known.
It didn't need to be thrown at all, and that's a situation right there. Better just to keep ball in hand. Roberts, the Hawaiian, electing to try to find the offload in that situation, maybe trying to do a bit too much. He would much prefer to have that one back. You see it right there. You see all the white jerseys, and on the spot, the Frenchman Ikume-Bayon able to pinch it.
Well, with so little time on the clock, you get panicked. You make those decisions that you don't normally do, but that's a good tackle thrown into touch there, so the Running Eagles will take possession. They will need to go quickly. It's about a minute to go.
Very nicely done defensively from Oren Beiser. He also out of the Woodlands. They were actually high school teammates, were Conlon and Beiser. Now they're going at it for a national championship.
ISHMA-EEL, SAFODIEN, the Capetonian goes over the top. That's an excellent line-out throw. Showing their skills here as they rip it across field to PHELAN. They look for Darrell Williams. Williams still stays back in with the Running Eagles. Haven't seen the power and speed of Darius and Donovan Law. Those two players were the ones that got them here into this final. Back to Williams and far south, Darrell Williams. To the contact, time ticks away. It's going to be too little time left on the clock for Life University, and it will be a famous victory for Lindenwood. Doing the double. PHELAN cuts back in. He's been one of the players of the tournament though. Look at this player go. He's absolutely majestic. He's as tough as an East Coast winter.
What an absolutely beautiful try there for PHELAN. He got things underway, did the Pressbury England man, and he finds one here at the dirt, but it's going to be too little too late for Life. Lindenwood know that they are just moments away from the double. The women winning yesterday, the men today, and they're going to bring some hardware back up to St. Charles with them. Hats off to that man, not giving up, continuing, rewarded with the try. But Dallin, you said it. It was the Law twins, Darius and Donovan, who were able to get the Running Eagles to this point. They've been non-existent in this match.
Each one scored about 65 tries this weekend, you would guess. The conversion is successful, and that looks like full time. 24 points to 14. It is a massive statement in 2021 from both the women and the men's programs from Lindenwood University. They are crowned champions in both divisions, unbeaten here in New Orleans, and it's celebration time for Josh Macy, Jimmy Harrison, and the entire Lindenwood University program. They have come here to play and have produced an unbelievable performance in the final against a quality Life outfit.
Congratulations to them. They have done it. The women, they are 15s and 7s champion. The men's with this championship as well. They have the Sorensen Award winner, Rochelle Stevens. They have also the Schultz Award winner in Emmanuel Albert. What a year for the side from the Show Me State.
I just love the way they used their bench players coming off and making a tremendous impact. It was a full squad performance, a full squad effort. Good luck to whoever is choosing the MVP, because every single player put their hand up and were counted in for this Lindenwood University side. 4-0 here in New Orleans at the gold mine, and thanking both teams here for a brilliant performance like University with their coaches Zach Mizell and Colton Cariaga. They know the rivalry continues. They will be back yet again in many more finals and winning silverware in the future. And what a weekend it's been. 92 matches across 2 different divisions, intense competition as well. And here's a look at those at the final.
What a final it was. 3 full days of action. We started early Saturday morning, wrapping things up on Memorial Day. We have seen the best in men's and women's 7s from across the United States, all the regions represented. But congratulations to Lindenwood University, the women's champions 24 hours ago, the men's tonight. Very well-deserved, impressive performances for both.
Yes, stunning result in the end for Lindenwood. And that's the great thing about these 2 programs. They will trade off each year. You never know who's going to win until you come to that final few moments of the match. A stunning performance from Lindenwood University. We're down 7-0, fought their way back to win 24-14. Prize giving is coming up in just a few moments.
And congratulations to all the seniors, not just for these 2 sides, but for all the men and women that we've seen this week and playing in their final collegiate rugby matches. What a way to wrap up your career. You're here.